welcome to Samarkand. Good morning and welcome to a new episode. We're off to Samarkand today, so I'm going to get ready and get to the airport. It's quite early, so yeah, I'm just going to get my stuff and then make my way to the airport. At the Tashkent domestic terminal. Sometimes the terminals can be next to each other, the domestic ones to the international ones. This one, no, other opposite side of the airport. So thankfully I did my research and realised I don't want to go to the international part. It's quite small. There's a moose. So not much to do at Tashkent domestic terminal. So planning the next holiday that will be happening next month, and I thought, why not make the most of it? Got time to kill. What a view. Waiting for something to land, but yeah, perfect day for it. Just arrived in Samarkand. Airport's really nice, beautiful airport, clean. Only must be a few years old. So just going to the hotel now and sort that out, freshen up, and then head on straight out. Seems a lot more quieter in Samarkand already than Tashkent. But the weather's beautiful. Looked at the weather for the next few days, not great, so we need to, step it on and get to see everything. But yeah, this is not the city that I quite imagined it would be. It's all very new and modern near the airport, so I wonder what it would be like nearer to the kind of like the old town, the cultural bit. So we'll see. We are now at Shah Zinda. This is a tomb, a mausoleum, and it was built over the 8th, the 11th and 19th century. The first person to be put here was Quinda Abbas, and he was a cousin of Muhammad, yes, the Prophet Muhammad. And we have many. This is like a Islamic cemetery as well. So on the top of the mountain, what a hill, we've got tombs or headstones for the people that are now no longer with us. But obviously now you'll see the beautiful mosaics from the tiles. So simple but beautiful. How clever it's all been done. Well, obviously I never I didn't really plan on coming here. I just stumbled across it. I thought, why not? Well, we got some sunlight, but I was wearing shorts, just got off the plane. So kind of got a little sarong or a skirt, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now. But thankfully it was free, so I'm okay.
No, this is the
still a, you know, the mausoleum, a grave site. I don't believe too many people will be going to their local cemetery to take a photo of a headstone. Sure, people do, but a little bit weird. Anyway, the first tombs were, the earliest ones were in the 11th century, and then some followed in the 16th century. I'm sure there was some in between, but here's a really cool little view. Obviously, these are, then you got the lower ones, and then the middle and the upper ones, and the upper ones apparently face each other. But I think this is like a really good place to start to like get a look at a layout show. So just over there, that's the way we came in. They're just all different types of different ones of mausoleums. Funny as well, you're looking at all the tile work, but this is not easy. You can see they've done it with a certain amount of slats. That's some incredible workmanship. Problem I'm having are these steps. I'm losing my skirt. I don't know if anyone's ever had that problem before. But yeah, I've been losing my skirt. Yeah. Try and kind of just go out the way so I can redo my skirt. What a beautiful view. So here at Shah Zinab is it's 40,000 som to get in, so it's around £3, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. But it's well worth the price. And some stunning views. The sun's just setting now, and just changing the colour of everything makes it a little bit nicer. And this little number, ladies, I understand why you like a skirt. It's quite liberating. It feels good on the legs, even though I've got shorts on. I don't know why that makes any difference. But yeah, I like it. It's good. So we're just going to have a little bit more of a mooch. This is a nice little view. As you can see, the sun's just setting over there. The thing is, it's really peaceful behind me, and then you got the hustle and bustle of everything over there. And I mean, for, like I say, 40,000, it really is nothing. That's like, again, it's less than a fiver. And if you're doing activities anywhere in the world that's less than a fiver, you can't go wrong, to be fair. And all these sites that we've been to for the whole of Uzbekistan, there's different prices. The foreigners, tourists, etc., pay a little bit more, usually maybe double. And you know, the Uzbeks, they pay a local fee, so it's making sure it's affordable for the locals, because this is their history, their culture. But for foreigners on a trip, it's a little bit more, but it's still affordable. You know, some of these activities, you ain't going to find anything cheaper unless it's free, which is going to be very unlikely. Walked across a football game going on. I saw a bunch of people walking in, so I'm just going to walk in and grab a seat and watch the game. I don't know how long's left. Pro Liga league. So yeah, I'm going to just sit down and watch the game. I love a game of football. I don't think it's professional. There's not a lot of people here. So yeah, sound. Perfect. Love it. 40. Oh. I don't know if you can see the size of these boots. They're fucking huge. Oh, I've never seen a collapse like that before. So we're just at Registan Square, and as you can see, there's more mosaics. It's quite quiet. It's the evening, and they put on a bit of a light show. I'm not sure if it's going to happen again. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't anything special. Yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a mooch round. Yeah, this is next level kind of stuff now. Let's see. I'm not sure you can see like the grandness of it. Yeah, let's have a mooch about. See what's going on. Seems to be lots of little shop stalls in there. Again. I don't think the night is doing it any justice whatsoever. So they let you in after it's kind of closed effectively. It kind of turns into a light show and you're still allowed in. And you're allowed to carry on and get your videos, get your pictures for at least about an hour after. 50,000 to get in, so it's around about £3 something. Again, you can't argue at it. It's worth it, but it's stunning. It's annoying me that you don't quite get it in the dark. But as you can see, it's quite busy up on there, but actually inside, it's actually quite quiet. So my thinking is that this one is just going to be the same. It's just going to be some more kind of like stalls on the inside of the middle one, the one that you're first greeted with. This one's slightly different, a bit bigger. Yeah, as you can see, it's turning around. One's possibly slightly bigger. I might just be underestimating it. Be interesting to know, come the daytime, what this looks like with stalls. I'm not sure if you're able to hear, but boy, the crickets are loud and in charge. Yeah, it's some sort of mausoleum. So, gotta dress appropriate. Okay, let's see. There's something that I can quickly whip on. Sure, let's hold that. I am really grateful that they help you with, you know, supplying with bits, because otherwise we won't get to see. Oh my word! You need to see this. Really, this is. Let's go a little closer. Got the gold and the blue. It's literally just paint onto like cement concrete. There we got some holes. But yeah, ceiling. I've just never seen anything beautiful like that. Incredible. Yeah, further down is just some more stalls, but wow, wow. Even the light makes it a little bit better, but yeah, kind of glad I actually did pop in at night. I do think it will look much better in the daylight, but that was amazing. Also nice to get a chance to wear a skirt again. A little bit more accessible here, which is good. Nothing mental. Some of the places that we've been visiting, the accessibility is poor. Got a 30% incline. Uh, it's just not going to happen. So, uh, yeah, we're going to go. We're going to make our way back to the hotel. We're going to get a good night's rest and come back early doors where it's nice and light, where you're going to be able to see me. I'll be able to see you ish, and see what this is like by day. I think the colours and will hopefully come out a lot more. So let's see each other tomorrow. So we are at Registan Square, where it is very early in the morning. I thought it'd be a good idea to beat the crowds, and it opens at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're only a little bit after that. It's about 20 past 8. There's a few people knocking around, but it's beautiful and quiet. And we came last night, and it was very beautiful. I do think in the daytime, as we knew already it would be, it's so much better. So let's have a little look. So here are the three buildings. So Registan Square, it was where proclamations were made by the king. There was some executions, and they'd use like copper pipes called deshans, and people would gather in the square where these proclamations would be made, um, and executions, the killings would also be made. Not a clue if that's got anything to do with it. So attempts of tigers, I'd imagine. at 6 o'clock every day they have like a dance, a performance. So if you're in at 6, it's free with your ticket. I don't think I'll be waiting till 6 o'clock to see a little dance. But who knows, we might be. Yeah, just there. They happen all through the 6, all through the 3 buildings. But again, a majority of people are either just setting up like they are over there, or they'll be here a little bit later. And I mean, like the colours and everything, the mosaics. I think they're kind of not that old, but you know, when you start to see some of the damage on it, yeah, it's definitely old. So these buildings are called madrasas, and it's Arabic for school. We had the first one built in the 15th century, with the other two then built in the 17th century. The one is older than the other by a couple of centuries. And I think it's the middle one. That's the oldest one. So no, totally wrong. It was actually this one. So you come over there. This is the one on your left. The middle one is just there. So on all 3 of the buildings, you can see some Islamic writing, and you know you can tell that there's Uzbekistan and probably Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan in Muslim countries for a very, very, very long time. And thankfully, we've been able to preserve these buildings so we can look at history, and then we can still appreciate beauty of these big buildings today. We're just going through the middle one now, and even then now it's just simple. So simple. I wonder how they actually built it. So let's go back inside and see what it's like. We need to grab a little skirt. I'm guessing with the dome on top. I don't know if that means it's a mosque or not. Willing to learn. Willing to learn. Granted, it does have a dress code thing. Right. I mean, it's a little bit different. Last night. So get into the detail of it. I don't personally think the camera does this any justice whatsoever. Definitely needs some light. Maybe that's too bad. So yeah, we're about to head into the oldest one. 1 second. Hello. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Doing photos. Let's do it. More? No, no, no. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's just venture in. And yeah, venture into the old one. This one has the the history and the school of the place. So we'll see what that one's like. Again, one thing I didn't see last night. Again, you missed a load of things. Saying that even if you come more than once, you always find new things about a place. This definitely feels like a middle of like a church or a monastery or something. Very, very nice. And upstairs, there's upstairs as well. Again, I don't know how you get up there. It would be interesting for a different kind of look. To look down on it and see what that one's like. I've noticed on a few of them they've got CCTV, which, you know, is understandable. But at the same time, surely you can do something a bit better with the CCTV where it's not uh, not built into the walls kind of thing. Oh, some Arabic writing. How are you? Are you okay?
Speak Arabic?
No, 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 no.
Indonesia, Malaysia?
No, just English.
English?
I struggle with that sometimes as well.
Please.
Thank you. Well, let's go in. Let's have a look. Just come into the guy's shop. How much are these?
$3.
$3. Oh.
35,000.
And how much is like a little
Quran?
writing?
US? Tom?
Go US.
US? 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 US.
Okay.
Interest writing Arabic name. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. MashaAllah, inshallah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Muslim?
No, no, no.
No,
No, no.
Happiness, health, good luck, peace, love.
Oh, that's nice.
Writing.
Could I get someone's name on there in Arabic?
Only name?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one?
We'll go for the small one.
35,000 sum. Uzbek sum.
That's
3 US.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sheepskin, natural.
Okay, no problem.
Goat skin.
Okay. Nah, I like them ones. I see you.
Ex-president. Karimov. Right.
Okay. Sean. Yeah.
3, 5.
3. Thank you.
Sean.
Sean, yeah. And that's it. That's beautiful.
Decoration. Mister, one phrase: health, love, good luck, peace, happiness. Allah Akbar. MashaAllah, Inshallah. Which one?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Perfect.
One, finish. One.
I think I'm going to go for one more. And I'll write it.
Double. Deadly.
Amazing.
Deadly. Happiness, love, happiness, good luck, peace. Love, money. Which one?
Love.
Arabic, hub.
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 Habibi, my love.
Ah,
Habak, I love you. Hub, only love.
yeah. These are beautiful. Perfect. I think so. So these are what are these made out of?
Bamboos.
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 Yeah.
Uzbek bamboos.
Yeah.
India bamboos. Iran bamboos. Turkish bamboos. Uzbek bamboos.
The best one. Yeah. And do you make them yourself? Yeah.
Teach Arabic 25 years madrasa.
Yeah. And
Only all our handmade. Press of Quran.
they're amazing. Absolutely. This one's fantastic. You've got like the moss dome.
Is there? Horse. Translation horse.
A home without books is a boy without soul. That's beautiful.
Horse.
Yeah.
Arabic. إن بيتا يخلو من كتاب وهو بيت بلا روح. Arabic translation.
Beautiful. And the way you've done a horse with using like Arabic words, that's fantastic.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Abdul Salam. Peace and love.
And you created a little bird.
Same translation.
Yeah.
Fish.
Fish.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Fish. Bee.
Ah, I love bees.
Surat of Quran. All our handmade. Sheepskin, goatskin.
Did you paint that, or did somebody else? You did it. Amazing. That's so talented. That's so good. Or a ship.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Allah one, Muhammad messenger of Allah. Amantu billahi wa malaikati wa kutubihi wa rusulihi wal Quran.
Yeah. I can't wait to show my Muslim friends all of this. They'll love it.
Gift.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Omar. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much. Next time, I'll make sure I come see you again. Inshallah. Wow, what a guy Omar is. You've got some nice, beautiful gifts for some special people. So there we are. You get some photos and then probably head somewhere else. What a guy Omar was. And for $3, for, you know, effectively everything's handmade. It's an absolute bargain. How could I not get a couple of things? That was a bargain, to be fair, considering the frig magnets were $3. Kind of made sense to get something a little bit more personal. So glad we did that. You can see the sun's now popping up and it's getting quite bright. So we're going to get some photos. We're going to just have a little mooch around now and just take it in. And we'll be off to the next place. So stay tuned. Alright, so today we are at Bibi Khan Mosque. It's a bloody old place built in the 14th century, and we've got this absolute amazing walkway through, and we're just going to have a little look around. I'll see if I can remember all the things. So yeah, it was built in the 14th century by our boy Amir Timur, and he after his victory in India, came back to his capital in Samarkand, and he wanted a mosque built, and he wanted it built really quick. And at the time, the techniques and the structures, they weren't as advanced and as good as they were now. So it really put the engineers, the brickwork, the structures to the test. And over time, it started to crumble. And they would fix it, and it would just go again. But Amir Timur, he was never happy with the progress of how the mosque was being developed. He wanted it always quicker. He was always pushing everyone to the limits. And around the 17th century, the new king at the time decided enough was enough. After hundreds of years of reconstruction, they said no more. That's it. But then, just before the 20th century, with the earthquakes and the poor structural and building of the mosque, it was left in ruins until the Soviets came back and they helped restore and rebuild the Bibi Khan Mosque. And since 2016, the mosque has been carried on and it's been rebuilt into what we can see now. Just over there, we're guessing some of where maybe some of the pillars were. And you can see they're all crumbled. Tell it was rust and not really fought after. And that's what they call the pillars of Islam. One of the pillars. And you got this building here. This was one of the big structures that near enough survived, but also had a hell of a lot of restoration involved at the same time. So it's kind of old, kind of new. We've got another huge structure on the way in, and again that's been restored. So apparently as well, the domes were the first things to collapse. Just couldn't hold the weight of, I'm guessing, the top of the dome and everything. So just natural with gravity just pulling it down. And you got your marble flooring. And again, we've seen it so many times, these kind of tiles. And again, it did look like this back in the old days. You can see inside totally. Just, I would say it's probably not safe to be inside. You get a sense of what it would have been like. And again, if you look at the brickwork, and it is just crumbling. Over there, see, of the weight of the building or some sort of earthquake. But if you can see just there that you can just make out some sort of patterns and mosaic inside. How bad you can see some form of patterns inside. So this is what it's like. This is the mosque that is several hundred years old, falling to bits. And I think there's only so much you can actually do to restore such a old building. You can't really do too much more. You've got to leave it how it is, kind of thing, like they've done inside. Otherwise, you're going to have to totally rebuild the whole mosque. So I think what they've done is a good job. Made it as safe as possible, restored the outside, make sure people can come in, and appreciate it. But yeah, Samarkand used to be the capital of, well, what once would have been the empire of the Timurids. And even today they call it the cultural capital of Uzbekistan, and Tashkent being the political one. So if you want some culture in Uzbekistan, you've got to come to Samarkand, that's for sure. So this was another cheap excursion trip to visit. 40,000 for foreign nationals, and again I think that works out to be around £3 as well. Quite small, this site, very similar to the, mausoleums that we visited. So yeah, it takes no more than an hour to probably look round, but again, £3. You can't go wrong. So yeah, well worth it, affordable, value for money. That's what you want. Looking at so here we've got what looks like to be an absolutely massive Quran on a stand. Who's reading it? I don't know. Absolutely massive. Right, we're finished. Let's make our way out, and that's it. We completed Bibicarnacum Mosque. Nice little mosque. Well, a few bits are going wrong with it. This is the front of the building. It's right next to the bazaar as well. Big massive market, which has got beautiful fruits and groceries. Produce, I think they call it. So yeah, this is the front. Quite grand. I had to go through that. And yeah, the market's over there. My hotel is over there. I'm going to go and get changed because I'm in the joggers. It's bloody boring, so we're not doing that. But it's a bit warm, so I need to take it off, put some shorts on. As I walked out, there's a bunch of bloody tourists outside my room. Quite nice, apparently, the hotel. So people want to take some pictures and fucking weirdos, but there we are. We can grab a little lunch and then let's go to the market. Briefly walked through it yesterday. It's not quite the normal tat. It looks actually decent. So see if we can pick up something. But yeah, this is the other side of the mosque that we've just been in. Pretty impressive, which isn't actually, to be fair, it's a really, really nice view from the restaurant. So morning breakfast is it's pretty good. I mean, this is a view. I mean, my room's just here. Absolute nutters. So the adventures of Central Asia are soon to be over. And it's back to the Middle East. Guys, thank you for watching Uzbekistan. And I'll see you again on the next one.